How's everybody doing out there? This is the Blackeffect, one of the most powerful speakers on YouTube. I want to go ahead and get into this because I think this is I just been watching, sitting back, and I hadn't seen this situation get any better. And this is the situation that went on with that happened with Jay Prince, Takeoff, the Migos, Offset, Quavo, everything that went on. You know the situation where a man lost his life, an innocent man lost his life, and I say innocent in the fact of he wasn't fighting, he wasn't causing any of that stuff to go on, and he ended up being the one to suffer. And also, there was another innocent victim who suffered. It was a young woman, who was shot in the head. So that just now you have Jay Prince going on $1 million worth of game, basically saying, just I mean what he was saying there. I'm a person who actually watched the show, watched the whole live. I mean the whole stream, I'm sorry. The thing is people make a lot of little silly comments, but he was saying some real stuff. They were being real with what they were saying. His brother, the Jazz Prince, even shed tears because he was the one who the Migos was down there for. They came down there for him. So he was even, shed some tears. I know at the end of the day, you could tell when people are being genuine, man. And Jay Prince ain't really had a reputation for lying or being dishonest. I will say that, but he wasn't there at the end of the day. But he only was speaking on the real, like I said. But the problem is he could have left out everything he said was cool, but you could have left out the man Offset, bro. I understand even if he is talking behind the scenes, man. You Jay Prince, right? You know, you Jay Prince. Even if the man is talking behind the scenes, so what? What does that matter to you? You feel me? Just and again, Offset, everybody need to just be quiet, bro. You understand? Nobody need to be tweeting. That's the problem with the internet. Somebody died, my nigga. Like this again. Nobody involved directly who was involved in the situation got harmed, except the person who got hit initially. And that was a situation that was wrong too. Like, but you heard the paperwork. They read the paperwork that the dude is giving. Christopher Watkins, I think is his name. I think is his name. He was the one who hit the dude, Bandman Chris, or he was the one who hit the guy from that was a part with Jay Prince and them. So, or with mob ties, I'll say. He hit them, and he said in the police report, because he telling right now, he basically and it's not even snitching. What he's doing isn't snitching. He's telling his story because he's trying to, he's saying, well, actually, I don't know. You can call it whatever you want. You can call it snitching because if the story is that he hit them first, but he's saying if you believe his story, then he's saying that they was trying to rob, that he thought they was gonna rob Quavo. Now that's some real sick, but now that's some silly stuff. But Jay Prince tried to dispel that. But when you look at they history, they got a history of jugging banks. They got a history of robbing old ladies or not or bank tellers, a history of dragging niggas out of the person go to the ATM and then they run up on them and then take their money, out they snatch their money out their pocket, like basically strong arming people for their hard-earned cash. So, and these are regular people. So who's to say was they gonna rob Quavo or not? I don't know. But that go to show the respect that was commanded out there, man, at the time. And that's no disrespect to Jay Prince because he wasn't there again, but still, that's a show of disrespect for you indirectly, man, because even they don't respect your son. You understand? And I heard people say that before, and that's the truth. They don't there's no respect there. And again, get out of these streets. You shouldn't have never been there, man. That's the problem. Niggas should never even be in these places. And the Migos, they have no reason being there. After hours dice game. I already talked about that. That was ridiculous. That was stupid. I know niggas want to kick in and shit, but this ain't, bro. Niggas, it ain't. It's always bad to be around a bunch of niggas. And another thing, gambling, doing all that dice, bro. You want to gamble? Take y'all ass to Vegas. Take y'all ass to the boat, bro. Otherwise, stop doing that. Cause that's niggas been in the hood, man. We from the neighborhood, man. We know how dice games go. Come on, man. Just if you ever seen the movie Killer Season, look at what man Cameron gave you a perfect example. That's what happened at dice games, man. So this again, I don't have no issues with what Jay Prince and them was saying on $1 million worth of game. Niggas was talking about how Gilly and them was looking. $1 million worth of game is one of my favorite hip hop podcasts. I don't watch the interviews with the new people and stuff like that, but it's one of my favorite hip hop podcasts. I think Gilly and Wallow got something going. They're entertaining. That's all that matters. Y'all niggas, you scared of Jay Prince? He was doing it. Now that nigga Gilly was talking, nigga, the expressions he was making, some of that shit was looking like, damn, bro. Like, yeah, he was like, but he was a little shook. But what I could say is that mainly was respect. And I think I ain't gonna even say Gilly was shook. I just say he could have been cautious of the situation because he said it as he said in the beginning. He wasn't even gonna call him up because you talking about somebody deaf, bro. Another person deaf who I'm pretty sure they've said got love for Offset and got love for Quavo as well. So I'll say what he was just doing was showing him and Wallow, they was showing respect, man. That's what you do. You feel me? And if you can see, a lot of you niggas just can't drop the ego. That's why I know a lot of you internet trolls and stuff and niggas who just they call them the internet whores, but people gonna have their opinion and I don't have no problem with that. But what you gotta understand is the people who just be on the internet talking, y'all ain't never touched the streets, man. Y'all ain't never, yeah, and what I mean by that, y'all never even say that stuff in real life. Like you wouldn't say that if you saw a nigga at Walmart or something. You understand? Saying stuff like you wouldn't say Gilly the kid was scared or something. Hey, you saw that nigga at Walmart, man. Like, and it's like you wouldn't do that to nobody. Like you try to always, it's always negative. It's nothing can be. You can never take a positive out of situation again. You always gotta be right. It's always about you. You can't never humble yourself. People like that don't last long. You got to humble yourself. The Lord came here to serve. Jesus Christ himself allowed himself to be killed by his own creation. He allowed you, to kill him on the cross. He hung there, gave his holy sacrifice so that we can have eternal life, so that us, the real believers, the true people of God can make it into heaven. And Jesus Christ was the most courageous, strongest person, strongest man on earth, whoever existed. And it's the same thing when you humble yourself. There's strength in that. Jay Prince didn't raise his voice one time, did he? And you still got niggas, and you say that he had them niggas in fur and all that other stuff. Come on, man. Look, I think, but as Jay Prince, man, as a man his age, I don't know how old he is. I can look that up. But what I say, man, is it's just just let niggas make it, bro. The situation was ugly. The situation was, Jay Prince is 58 years old, man, almost 60. That's time. Right, you got more time behind you than you do ahead of you. You need to be making up your setting up your treasures and riches in heaven. You really do, and I really do mean that, because Takeoff just. Look at what happened to Takeoff, my nigga. Nobody expected that. You just walk out one day, one night, you out there chilling, you just was on the highest point of your life. You, oh man, we finna do this, we finna drop this. Then somebody, this happened and somebody shoot you in the head and shoot you in the chest. It can happen to anybody, bro. And it's like, you need to be thankful for the things that you have and quit putting yourself in these positions. Quit trying to talk niggas in the hood trying to toss this, stick your chest out all the time. Nigga, right. Cause I'm gonna be honest, man. Like, and this go for anybody. This go for your Shugs, for the damn Puff Daddies, from the Jay Princes to anybody, man. Like, ain't nobody that big and bad, bro. And I'm gonna tell you this. If that was the case, why is it still people talking about white supremacy and the black man is a target and everybody killing him at every instant. If that was the case, why won't you change that? Why don't you go against the true enemy? Why don't you show us where the true enemy is, nigga? We'll pull your ranks, you know, nigga. Like, show us if that was the case, man. If you had it like that, or if, you know, niggas was really genuine in the stuff that they was doing. Like, I'm not talking about see, I don't know what Jay Prince do in the hood. Like, I'm in Dallas. I'm from Dallas, so you know, Jay Prince reach don't come to Dallas, bro. That's just the thing. Like, and no disrespect, it's like Dallas is have their own thing. Houston got their thing. Everybody got things going on. And pockets of people, you know, who consider to be the big and bad, or not even big and bad, because that's not the term. To be respected, or, and as a man, bro, you know, as a man, it don't matter where you go, or, man, I can go anywhere on this earth. You know what I'm saying? I go to Muslim country, wherever, bro, and be good, because God is the one who is the owner of the earth, and the one who decides who do this and who do what and who do that. That's who the one who, that's the judge. You got real men who just operate, bro. Ain't nobody worried about all this foolish. That's foolish little high school stuff. And that's what I'm saying. Like, Jay Prince, man, is a real OG, bro. It's time to dead this foolishness, man. You understand? Just dead it. Don't let that stuff with Offset go all crazy. Don't even talk about his wife. Don't even talk, you know what I'm saying? Just as a grown man, a 58-year-old man, an elder, dead it, bro. No more talking. You know, don't fuel it no more. Let everything run its course. Pray on that situation. Pray for the man. Pray for Takeout family. Pray for Offset, bro. You know, even him. Let niggas, like the Lord said, man, like, niggas can talk, man. Talk, words ain't never did nothing. You could talk, man. Cause that man obviously probably feel away, man. Regardless of whatever he did, you know, with that hurt Quavo, some snake stuff went on, but obviously he feel away. But I want to get back into the actual happenings, because Jay Prince went over this on $1 million worth of game interview. The actual happenings of what went on that night that led to all of this mayhem and chaos. They gambling, and in actuality, they talking about this happened over a 2-on-2 basketball game. You got these little, now the thing is, you got these little young dudes, the bandman Chris and the other dude, I think that was his brother, I forget his name. They were the ones who were involved in the shooting. It wasn't Jazz Prince. It wasn't nobody else. Those were the two involved, and then the guy Chris, who was with the Migos. The shooter for the Migos, 2 shooters for Rap-A-Lot. That's it. I mean, it was and the only dude who fired the shot, it was 2 dudes with guns from Rap-A-Lot, but only one dude fired the shots, they say. But we'll figure out more of that as the trial moves along. We'll figure out who actually did what and what happened. But the guy who's already in custody, he's the who Jay Prince presented his paperwork. That guy right there is already telling the whole story, because he says, and according to him, Jay Prince, this is what's going on. The dude from the Migos you saw Quavo talking crazy. Quavo was the one talking crazy. And when you talking about, let me get out of here before I have to hurt somebody, man, that was uncalled for. Like, you could have just made your way out. Use more tact than finesse, man. You could have just been like, look, man, I'm out of here, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Look, y'all niggas tripping. I'm gone. Or look, I'm done. Look, I'm calling tonight. That's it. Or you could have been like, I got enough money, bro. Look, I gotta make it, man. Make up an excuse, man. You could have did that and got out of there. Or you could have just been like, look, man, y'all niggas talking too much. Look, I'm finna go ahead and go home. This situation getting crazy, getting stupid. And then bounced. But you saying that them dudes, they saying that the guys the guy shooter from the Migos is saying that he thought that they was about to rob Quavo. Now, again, at first that sounds kind of far-fetched. It's like You with Mob Tie, you supposed to have some things I don't understand, and you wouldn't disrespect Jay Prince like that. But then when you look up their history and you look up what they've been, already have charges for, and already been on the media for, and in the presence of law enforcement, is because these niggas were jugging banks, running up on people while they getting putting their hard earned, trying to withdraw their hard earned money out the ATM and robbing them, or running up on the teller or the mechanic while he trying to just do his job to feed his family, robbing them at gunpoint. Anything can happen. Robbing pharmaceutical, when they doing pharmaceutical drop-offs, they robbing them. Anything can happen. So I don't know. I put the robbery past them. Maybe but unless somebody, but if that was the case, bro, the proper reaction, bro, is just wait. You didn't even wait. Like, there wasn't no instance. If you look at the video, it didn't seem like enough time for you to even see what was going on. And if niggas was trying to rob somebody, I mean, sometimes, bro, it's worth just giving them what you got and living another day. And then I would have just gave the nigga, like how Pac was, nigga. I would have just gave them the shit, bro. Pac busted back, tried to bust back at niggas. And I get that. But I would have I would just gave nigga the jewelry. Here you go, nigga, what? If they didn't have no other intentions. Because I would have did that and then settled up with Jay Prince afterwards, bro. Then you'd have had justification to go to Jay Prince and be like, man, what the hell going on, bro? Like, what's going on in your city, bro? That's disrespect right there. Then you could have did that. But you end up swinging on the guy. Now, they say he hit the little dude with a pistol, and these are young boys, man. Small kids, small guys. I ain't gonna say, I guarantee you, look, how old is one of these dudes? I guarantee you that these men and young men is like 20 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can't be no old, not even probably old enough to down there drink. And these niggas busting guns and doing bank jugs. But everybody in that situation needs to have some shame and needs to have some wisdom and apply that wisdom and just go ahead and nip this in the bud for it just, it get even worse, or, anything else happens, like, or just this breed, just do it so you can stop breeding any more negativity and hatred all over the internet, all over, just in this world. Somebody should be bigger than that. And I'm looking at you, Jay Prince. You feel me? Like, and again, Offset too as well. You got a whole family. You feel me? Like, it's time to just be. And you lost Quavo. I mean, you lost Takeoff. You ain't even messing with Quavo no more. You need to just go ahead, bro, and give it to God, man. Stop. Just stop. Let niggas say what they say. Anybody say what they say, but let the people handle it. Who's handling it? Because that's the real, that's the real gang, nigga. That's the real people you need to be worried about. That's the ones who gonna decide who going to the box and becoming a slave, and that's it. Cause that's just a free slave right there. They just waiting for that. And that's who decide that. So you're not really trying to do nothing to change this, and help the brothers really in actuality. And none of this stuff here, like, nigga don't even want to hear nothing, bro. Just go ahead. It's time to stop. Let this stuff, let bygones be bygones. Sleeping dogs lie. All this stuff was crazy because the dude, like I said, them young boys shouldn't have even had guns. Them young boys not your security, man. They don't, like, them boys look young. I'm not gonna lie. Like, nigga don't even have facial hair. And it's like, man, they don't, bro. Academic showed you he went through their Instagram. Just go over his live stream. Go, if you want to go run it, see what I'm talking about. Go look at Academic's video that he did on that. I'll put the link in the description. He showed them. Bro, them boys look like high school students, college students. You gonna get them big hammers. That situation, and that's another thing. You don't want to be in them situations when you got high tension situations, and a bunch of niggas getting drunk and smoking and drugs, and then niggas got big hammers that's not professional, that don't know how to use them, because everybody got hit that didn't have nothing to do with it. Everybody. The people who didn't have nothing to do with it were the ones who got hit. No one who had something to do with this situation got shot. Not one person who had something to do with it. You had a you had Takeoff get shot in the head and the chest. And then you had another young woman get shot in the head, bro. Y'all tried to split her wig. Like, not to, just being real, man, not to be funny. Y'all tried to literally split the woman wig, bro. Y'all tried to knock her head off. Bullets just going everywhere. I just y'all act like, and I don't be the way that Takeoff was killed. I don't believe that. I don't really believe bullets was going there. Like, y'all niggas, but come on, man. You can't be shooting civilians and niggas went, because Takeoff didn't have nothing to do with it either. But that woman didn't have zero to do with it. But again, the Lord, the operators, you be in the wrong place at the right time sometime. You feel me? And sometimes the Lord will do that to show you where you really at in life and where you need to be doing. Wake up. But people should be ashamed of yourselves in these situations. I'm talking about Jay Prince, Offset, everybody. Just stop it, bro. Like, all this stuff don't matter at this point. Takeoff gone. That's the man that's dead in the next world. You feel me? And he came there early to God, bro. Like, but again, God do things in his time and everything, working his own purpose. And God knows what he's doing. But this here, it needs to stop, bro. This is childish. So with that being said, it's your man, Nico B, Blackeffect. I'm gone.